Okay, let's begin. Um, I just ran. Let me look for it. Here it is. So I just modified yesterday's file. This one over here. The user platform from the data folder. For to give you context, the data folder on my project is dedicated to the inserting data into the database. So I created yesterday a long list of different platforms to be considered. But really, now that I think about it, um, I'm really going to be working at this point with Core AI. That's my own platform, and VR Chat. That's my main target. That's where I'm going to be deploying this um, companion AI bot in the end. So what am I going to do here? Well, I just remove all the rest of the platforms I'm not going to be working with anyway. That should be probably a new commit over here. I do have a warning over here where is this being used? There we go. This seems to be. Why do I have this? For the logger? Is that what it is? Yeah, there is a module logger, but it's outside from the class and it's not being used anywhere else. So probably I should either refactor this into how do you call it? Into a class member logger maybe, and use that instead. So I can remove this apparently in use import. Yeah, let's do that. I don't really need this to be like a root level on this model. So let's copy this for the time being. Let's comment it out. And down here, I should probably make this the first thing. You're going to be, well, not CLS. I know. I might like to make this just an attribute. That's just replacement. But I might like to refactor the name. I'm not going to create this as an instance level, because if I do that, every single instance is going to be using its own logger, so that's not necessary. I think that's why I made this a module logger instead. I mean, it's not wrong, but yeah, I know what am I going to do. I'm going to leave it as is right now. Here, I'm going to uncomment this one, and I'm going to import it directly like this. I'm going to change this to a from model database, import module logger. Is this right? It says that it's unused. Do I use it here? No, I don't use it here. Actually, I don't need it at all. Is that right? Yeah, I don't actually need it. Okay. He's just telling me that my own import should be at the end. There we go. What the module docstring missing? Let's see if GitHub Copilot can come up with a good description for the model. There we go. And let me guess, you're going to require the same here. Okay. Well, these are not needed. This is not needed. This is not needed. I'm rolling back those changes. Here is where my first test began. Anyway. Okay, let's see what changed. Just refactoring, removing unused imports, and reordering the import list. There we go. Okay. Anything else? I don't think so. Okay, let's go back to, this is the user platform data. I'm not going to be needing that. Maybe this, but not really. This is the table definition. I wonder if I can just enclose this into variables and rename it as a Python. Nah, I don't think so. That's not a good idea. No, that's not a good idea. No, it's fine. I should be able to just create the database clean and insert the data later. That's perfect. Create a schema. If not, it says user. Command on schema user is user schema for hand. That's perfect. I'm not creating the actual database from here because that's not going to be possible at this time. I think the time I will need to invest into figuring out how to create an actual database from PG will be too much. Let me just is Psycho PG documentation. I wonder if there is like I wonder if I can create a database. I guess it's not really a method I'm looking for. It's actually, I already have it, I think. I could just order this. That's not from PG. No, I'm wrong. Let's see. How does that work? Oh no, it doesn't have it. That's the issue. Yeah, now I remember. Yeah, I don't think. Well, it is right here, obviously. So I guess I can. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Create a new database. I can actually create the database. The issue I have is that it may not, in order to create a connection between Python and PostgreSQL, I already need this database to actually exist. So that needs to happen. Unless, of course, that I create a connection to the Postgre database and then create the Core AI database that way. But at this point, I don't think it's going to be like a requirement. It could be cool, but it's like something that I should be thinking about. Like not right now. Yeah. Let's prioritize better. Since I've been using just a note, since I've been using GitHub Copilot and GitHub Copilot Labs, I just stopped asking stuff to ChatGPT. So it seems like I am accommodating more to the GitHub Copilot workflow anyway. Okay, so that's just preparation. What am I going to be doing today? Let me see. Let me try to run my tests again. Okay, the tests are running properly. Let me check the logs. These are the logs for the day. I'm going to create this. The tables are working. Let me open pgadmin just to validate on the database side that I already have all I need. I'm going to be putting this specific, how do you call it? This specific string short because I'm waiting for my grandfather to return. Let's validate. Okay. No rows. That doesn't sound right. It doesn't have any rows. Why? Did something went wrong? Okay, let's check it out. So here at the end, no, that should be right here. Create user schema. Create user schema, just execute it. Let's check the logs. That's what I created, the log system, of course. Okay, so what happened here? Okay, it tried to do this. It didn't fail, but it didn't load out my data anyway. Oh, okay. Now it did it. But if I run this again, I guess I'm going to see. Yeah, no, nothing. Why? That was already done yesterday. So what happened? That's info. Maybe something is failing here. If I go back here, probably the file name is wrong. I don't think so. It's actually executing this one. It's not failing anyway. So execute the script. File is opening the file, executing the script. And here is my message. Here is my login message. It's building the entire thing over here. And it's returning whatever this thing is going to return. I executing the script over here. This is another logger message. Then I'm returning either way everything that this fetch all is going to throw out at me. And if there is no row count, it's going to return an empty list. That's perfect. Let me see if I can figure out what's going on. The unit test should allow me to, well, it says that the only thing that I actually change is this file over here. This user platform. And it should be working, but why is not? I can create a new one, a new message. For example, over here, execute the script file is going to return the list generated by execute the script. So I could in fact get that list over here and create a new logger. No, wait. Result set is going to be here. I wonder if I can just do that and rely on the str method inherited from whatever this thing is going to be. I think it's a list, and it's going to be a list of tuples maybe. So let's run the unit test again. Down here, here's the execute many. There we go. So it seems like it actually did something, but the changes are not permanent. Why? So it's actually working. So that's not the issue. That's not the issue. It was working yesterday. Let me see if I'm deleting rows somewhere else. Wait, look at this. Right after that is executing the user platform file again. So this is my issue here. Why? Line 94. That should have happened before. That should have happened before. I guess this is running from the database. Why? Why are you creating this after the fact? Is this coming from another unit test? That may be the reason. So I guess my unit tests are not atomic after all. Let me see who else is running this thing. Test database. No, this thing is only on this unit test. Why are you running twice? Execute the script file. Let's check the logs. Why is running the table creation script again after this happens? It could be that there is another unit test file around there. Let me see. No, nothing here. Oh, wait. Go back. I am importing model user platform. Why? For the model logger, is that what am I importing here? This is not required anymore. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why. Is this being executed once? But right after that, it's creating the table again. It's running this one again. Why? Where are you coming from? So the order is this. Schema user. I guess I may like to add more login messages. Logs, database, wait platform. Maybe here. Creating well, I think I know why. If I go to platform, to test platform, there we go. Yeah, here it is. Since I'm running every single test now, I forgot to remove this thing over here. So I'm dropping the table here as part of the test, but I moved into something else. Like here, I do create a connection inside as a class thing on the setup class, but I just create the connection. I don't do anything else. Yeah. Okay. My tests are atomic, but I should not rely on unit test files to create permanent changes on my database, that's for sure. So my unit test file is going to create, I may like to actually refactor this today. to avoid confusion in the future. Everything is fine. I just didn't know where this drop table if exists was coming from. But now that I recall, there is I'm getting more unit test files, so that's where it's coming from. So what should we do here? Um, 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 um. Mm, I think that what I could do is avoid this, the drop table if it exists cascade. I could just comment it out right here and everything should be fine. But yeah, I don't know. The unit tests are atomic anyway, so it's fine. No, I'm going to keep it as is for the time being, but yeah, the drop table is going to be messy. Let's see, what did I do here? Well, yeah, I got this create user schema function that I could actually use there, but it's no longer going to be like atomic unit test. I'm not saving SQL queries here because the database model is going to allow me to actually do that using these execute script methods that I'm pulling from this very same class. Okay, that should be fine. Test platform is the one screwing me over. I think I don't want to, but I know what am I going to do. This truncate table, what is the truncate table? I'm going to run everything. I'm going to create a new one, a new CLS. You're going to be called insert data. That's exactly what am I going to do. Let me see, which ones are you inserting? Twitch, not really. So I'm going to modify this into this one over here. I wonder if it's going to be a good idea to put everything as is. Probably not. But let's do it anyway. Like this. There we go. And now inserting data after the reset sequence. In the teardown class method, I'm going to just invoke it. Well, not the truncate table, it's going to be the insert data. There we go. So that should make me able to insert the data at the end of all the other unit test cases. Truncate table is not necessary. So I'm patching this through just to keep the data I'm hoping to get at the end. So if I do all the tests, that should mean that I should keep the data now. Okay. So that was what's happening. Since yesterday, I was only running the database test file. This one over here, test database py. I was only running this one, but today, for some reason, I decided to run all the tests. So test platform contains drop table statements, which obviously are going to destroy the data. Even though I'm going to create the table again, I'm not reinserting the expected data at the end. I should remember to, probably I'm going to end up refactoring all of this to mock objects. I should probably do that today. Like replacing all of this thing for call to mock objects. Maybe I have an idea now. Where is... I'm going to rename you. Okay, so the factor what's the name again? Okay, you are being used where? I wonder if that's good enough for ChatGPT. Probably it's going to be too much tokens. I don't think so. Yes, I'm just too lazy to do it myself. It expended too many tokens on the explanation. Okay, he's using Magic Mock. Okay, he's creating the actual connection. That's fine. I wonder. There we go. Oh, look at this. Mod cursor. He's creating a class for that. Wow. Okay, so it's creating a class at the top of the unit test file. And the init self connection is a connection from Psycho. Why Psycho PG2, bro? Well, I guess I can just rename that. Oh no, stop generating. Gracias por la corrección. Okay. Thank you for the correction. My apologies for the mistake. Um, yeah, but okay, I guess. Can I guess I need to specify that here. Okay, that should be enough. I guess, I hope. Again with explanation. Okay, this was a shorter one. Yeah, the idea here is that if I want to create the database as is, I should be doing that inside test underscore database dot file. I should not be doing this on every single unit. So modifying the applying actual changes into the database, that should not be a thing on unit testing. What I'm doing here is to make sure that this specific unit test file is not writing permanent changes into the database. And this unit test file is already correct, so it doesn't have to be like modified further for the time being. I'm going to be changing the database, obviously, on my current file, that's test underscore database. Oh shit, that's what I was afraid of. Yeah, it's going to be way too many tokens used for this. Let's see if that works. No, that didn't work. Yeah, it's too much text, I guess. Okay, everything seems to be just the same here. So it didn't do anything to change this. Why? CLS, something CLS level. Okay. Well, now that I think about it, it's going to be an issue in the future. That's why I don't want to leave it as is. Maybe I should do it with GitHub Copilot by hand. I'm beginning to depend too much on ChatGPT for this thing. Maybe I shouldn't. Let me check what my unit tests actually do. Okay, here's the first one. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess I can just create like a patch. Oh, wait. Do I have that? Let's import patch first. Okay. Let's apply the patch method here first. The connection to the database could create an error, but I'm not really worried about it. The unit tests themselves are the things that are already worrying me about. Well, here, this thing is executing stuff. So here's where I need to actually apply that. Okay. Okay, connection, this is fine. But here is not so good. Okay, let's create a context manager. It's already reading me, actually. No. With patch. Comma. So cursor comes from where? PsychoPG cursor. Where are you coming from? You come from PsychoPG dot cursor? No, that's not. I'm making that up. Okay, let me see from as no. Let me see. I need to know where is this cursor thing coming from. It's a class object. Class tuple row, okay. Is of class cursor tuple row. So you must come from, obviously, from psychopg dot. No, look at that. There is a model. There we go. That's your full path. Psycho PG cursor, import cursor. Okay. So it's psycho PG cursor dot cursor. Settled class just creates the connection. That's fine. I have no issue with that. But tear down is actually executing stuff. So with patch underscore thank you as mod cursor. And now, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that either. Not doing that either. Mod cursor. I think I can do this. And maybe, just maybe, am I going to get better recommendations here? Okay, let's see. Why? Hmm. Mm-hmm. This is the teardown. That should be enough to avoid anything else. But, okay, that's one thing. Setup. Let me check if I'm running stuff over here. Yeah. It's doing the same shit, right? Using the connection. I think it's the same code in the from the teardown class. On this setup, all of this. But instead of using the self.class.connection and using this self connection, right? No, this line needs to go. So how do I access those? This was working before. How? Self dot. Okay. So these are defined somewhere else? There is just one instance here. But why self? Mod cursor execute. And these are not defined on the instance level. So I guess and this thing needs to go. That's a patch version. There we go. The mod cursor executes, doesn't do anything. This is fine because this is a class method. He's actually reading it correctly. This is actually being read correctly. So where is this coming from? Connection commit. You will be self connection. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure if that commit is going to work. Because commit is not being mocked. But probably I should be able to do it. Let's see where is connection coming from. Are you coming from cursor? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think it's going to be easier to just look into the Psycho PG3 documentation. API. There is a connection cursor method, but there is a class Psycho PG cursor. Okay, that was easier. So in order to refactor that one, on my setup, no, not there. I may actually like to leave this as is. In order, just if I want to come back to actually modifying the database from this file, and I don't think so. Maybe I should either comment this out or just leave it as is. I'm going to leave it as is. Yeah. The movement is going to be happening right down here. Self connection is equal to self.class connection. So what's going this? Why is this happening again here? That doesn't make any sense. Self platforms. Self connection. Okay. But not this. No, it's not going to fix it for me. Why is drop table no longer? This is a mod connection. Mm-hmm. Ta-da! You're going to be doing that. So this part is going to work, I think. But, and this is a big but. Okay, let's. Yeah, I'm going to need to copy all this. And it's going to be working just the same right here. Like that. Oh, wait, not like that, really. Yeah, I want to replace this, the connection. This is the first thing. Everything should be contained down there. And mod connection should replace this. Closing the connection. Just the same. Mod connection.close. This is the teardown class. This is the setup class. Okay, that should continue to work just to validate that I have an actual connection to the database. It doesn't do anything else. Define some class level constants. Teardown class is working properly. I'm patching this, the connection object. I'm patching the cursor object. Okay. The connection is being closed. The setup for everybody is inheriting from, well, I guess this is fine. If I want to actually connect again to the database, I could just use this one. And here, mod connection. What's going on? I guess I can refactor this just to make you quiet about it. Line too long. It's not too long. Import model user platform. Yeah, I deleted that one. Okay, but now the unit tests are going to fail. So there we go. And I should just probably play with Python test unit test platform. There we go. So so only 3 other tests fail. This is happening because my objects are going to replace the connection and the execute method, the cursor object, but it's not. I'm not replacing whatever it should be returning. Yeah. Okay, let's try it out. So test platform load, I guess, is not actually getting anything. Assertion error. Oh shit, look at that. Well, if I run my database unit test, my database is going to return to normality, there we go. So that's what I'm hoping to get. Yet obviously, the unit tests are not actually modifying the data. So I need to place mocks around those calls. So let's try test platform again. Okay, let's go to test platform load. Test platform load, here it is. So what's going on here? Let's check out what methods are being used. I may like to, instead of just patching the save method itself, which is a bad idea because I may still like to test out my code, but I just want to replace whatever the database is returning here. So let's go to the platform. There we go. Here is platform, and you are using this method over here. So what am I using here? The same. I'm using cursor execute. So I could just patch this execute method call. Okay, let's do it. So here, with patch, not connection. I believe it's cursor execute. I think that's let's check documentation. Do you have execute there? Yes, you have it. It's psychopg.cursor.execute. Okay. So that's my code over there. And you are going to be called execute. Mock execute. And now I need to move you down one level. Oh no. Nah, even better. That's fine. I'm going to remove you from here. Well, it's saving and then loading. So what I could do here is, well, I'm going to return that just for you with mod execute save. And here, not return value, but side effect. And what am I expecting here? Platform ID. It's not even working anymore. This is not going to work because platform was changed. Platform today, the save method at least, is actually returning the entire row. So this test was broken. And I didn't check it before because I didn't run all my tests. But I broke it yesterday. So what I'm going to do is, well, you're not, well, he's expecting an ID. He's expecting an ID. Test the get ID method. What? Oh, but this is platform load. No. No, this is wrong. Well, I'm doing it on platform load anyway. So let's go back here and what is load? Okay, here's load. The same, I'm going to replace cursor execute anyway. The return values are going to change. It's setting up the ID of the object. If the thing doesn't exist, it's fine. Cursor fetch one. This is for loading one. So I'm going to be looking for something in the realm of, and it's loading using the name, not even the ID. Well, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, I know why. Okay, it's fine because name is not optional. The name field is required. If you don't have it, you cannot create the object anyway. Okay. So for this test, I may like to pull out the entire field. Okay, the entire row, may I say. So here in test platform, where am I at? Here. The side effect should be expected ID. That's the counter. And then whatever the expected platform is going to be. Like this. So this way, for this particular call, okay, on this particular call, the first side effect is going to be this row, whatever my current ID. So basically I'm returning back the same information I already have on memory. I'm not reading this from the database, obviously. Okay. The side effect is going to be a list of lists in this case. Or maybe it's going to, maybe this is going to fail, but I want to see where. Okay, let's try now the same thing here. This is more like an integration test. This doesn't belong here. It's going to be even easier. Wait, platform load returns something? Returns a row. Returns the ID, wait. Okay, so that's fine. So I don't need this anymore. Like this. I don't need to actually save the data in the database anymore. So this has become a unit test for real. Because if I'm testing two modules, two units interacting together, like in this case was save and load, that will be an integration test, not a unit test. But anyway. Now here, assert that the platform objects got their IDs from the database. So in this case, I don't even need this over here. My side effect could be just the expected ID, because in the end, that's what I'm testing out. Like this. Okay, so this may even be changed to, instead of side effect, I don't remember how to add the return value here. Let me check. Okay, you can also specify return values. How? Here is the sign. No, new callable. This is with patch. I didn't find, it's not here. How do I return values here with, I guess it should be with, I'm going to keep it with side effect. I don't remember right now how to do the return value here. But a side effect is fine. It's going to return the expected ID the first time. So load is going to run here. So cursor execute is going to execute once. And this is going to, now this is going to need, I'm wrong here. I have a mistake here. I need a tuple. Yes, that's correct. I need this the first time. I need this the first time. And now this list is going to contain platform 2, platform 2. I should probably make this a tuple comprehension, but to keep it simple, but since this is a simple unit test, quote, simple, quote, end quote. So I'm not going to, I'd rather just copy paste the same thing over and over again, just to make it more readable. Okay, so the first time the mock execute runs is going to return the expected ID. Oh, this is just going to happen once. It doesn't matter. Ooh, okay. Do I have like a, no? It just happens once. Never mind that. Nah, I'm making extra work for no reason. Forget about it. There we go. There we go. Let's be happy. Actually, I may like to make it a single line, but I guess Python is going to complain. Yeah. I could probably do this instead. There we go. That looks cleaner. So the mock execute is going to return the first row as S. So afterward, it's going to compare the platform ID, which is going to be the load, whatever the load is going to return. No, it's going to return just one value, right? It's going to return the end. Never mind. It's going to be even simpler. Okay. There we go. It's going to return the expected ID. The expected ID then is going to return 1 to platform ID, and expected ID is going to obviously pass this test. That's going to be the end. Okay, did it fail again? Let me see. I am in platform load, so platform load, this has an error. Cursor fetch 1 is being called, it doesn't return anything, so I need to patch that one too. Okay. Thank you. What was the method that failed? The fetch one. Well, how should you do it? Thank you. And all of this. Fetch one, return, respect to the platform, load. No. Close, but no. You were close though. There we go. Okay, now we need to include this to the list. Return value. That's weird. Return values are less now. It's a tuple of ints. Oh, nice, interesting. So maybe I can refactor this here and make it also a tuple. I like tuples better. They are immutable, so less prone to bugs. Okay, so I'm going to fetch one is going to be returning what again? Fetch one is the first row. So here is not going to be this thing. Well, yeah, you need to be like that. But instead, I'm going to include you into another tuple. And here, self dot name one. Why is not autocompleting me? It's no longer looking at anything else. Self dot ID. No. How do you access those? Let's see. Platform one, okay. Dot name. There we go. And description, thank you very much. Okay, so fetch one should return this. The expected ID, self-platform name, self-platform description. And that should move me forward with the unit tests. Okay, fail again. Where? Oh shit, it's returning more than one. Now here is where I actually need to copy paste everything. The last one doesn't require one ending. Oh fuck. Yeah, I'm going to hard code them here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. It failed again where the streaming assertion error where platform ID should be equal. Oh, platform ID is being changed to something else. Let me see. Platform ID is over here. Platform load. Platform load was modified to, oh, let's see load. Let's check out load. Here is execute fetch 1. It returns the entire thing. Now fifth row should be here. Fifth row 0. Name and description. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Return fifth row. Oh shit. It's not returning an end. It's returning the entire row, bro. Yeah, I need to change this to tuple. Thank you very much. I need to change that. Okay. I changed the type hint, so my unit test should validate expected return value, expected ID. Where is expected ID coming from? Oh, fuck. I get it now. I have a for loop here. What I can do is move this thing from here down here. Oh no, wait. Expected ID is going to be 1 the first time, 2 the next time, and so forth. So I can actually use well, now this needs to be just like this. Yeah. Because I don't have, unless there is a collection. I think there is a collection here. Yes. Self platforms, nice. There is a collection. So I can refactor this like, okay, so here I can say expected ID on this run, return value. Going to delete all those. Okay, I can do this. Expected ID is going to be 1 the first time, 2 the next time. But this is going to change to an array index. I'm going to refactor that to a natural counter, an iterator counter. Platforms, thank you. There we go. There we go. So this is going to be looping through my platforms collection, and I'm going to always get the correct tuple at the time. So the return value is going to be a tuple containing that. Okay, so assert equal actual result, and I'm going to compare it to, and this is all contained inside the same thing. actual result. And this assert is going to be executed 3 times, obviously, because it's inside the for loop. Okay. The actual result is going to be compared to this thing up until here. That should work, assuming that platforms is going to return a tuple in the format that is going to be required. Platforms 1. Let's see who you are. Oh, but this platform. Well, let's fail the test. There we go. Let's fail the test. So the format for this is, yeah, this is not going to be equal because this is the REPL method, which is fine. I may like to execute I'm testing the REPL method here. I may like to call the str method instead. So where is load? Where's load? Here's load. So let's call the str method compared to the actual. That may be one way, but it's going to fail obviously because I may like to change the actual result. Yeah. What happened there? Okay. There is an actual result here. Load. Well, yeah, string is going to deliver me this. That's fine, I guess. But I was hoping to get something more because this is a string. And I'm waiting for a tuple. Where is load? Here. Okay, so now let's create the tuple and call it a day because I'm taking too long. Okay, I got a tuple here. Dot ID. No. And now I should do this a couple more times to get the other fields. Dot name. Description. Like this. Well, maybe I can. Is that too long? Yeah, it's too long. Well, I may as well just do it like this. Since we are doing already that, well, I can save one line. That should be okay. So I'm going to compare my actual result. That is going to be this tuple over here with a tuple that I just created here with the same values. So it's It's fine, I guess. It's going to always pass the test though, so. And I'm wrong. Let me see where. The assertion failed. Okay, so 1 is not equal to, oh, look at this, none, YouTube is not actually loading the ID. This is good because I need to fix this now. So 1, assertion equal 1, the actual result load. Oh yeah, because I specify this. But now I change the return to this. So the entire tuple should be returned this. Like this. But fetch 1 okay, execute this is none at this time, so this needs to be replaced with I. There we go, just to comply with the format up there. And if I do that, maybe I have a space for everything else. Okay. Yeah, I think I have a space for everything else. Not really. Okay, no enough space. Okay. Okay, it is. Didn't I save? Yes, I did. Actual result. Actual result is whatever this returns. With patch, the return value should be this. With execute and with fetch 1, it should be the same thing. Everything is inside the loop. The load methods fail on line 147. The assertion error 1. Why are you returning 1? 1. Oh, because that's what you're returning? Anyways, your load, you're returning the first row. Oh, but you're returning just the ID. Never mind. Load is returning the ID. It's not returning everything. So this should fix it. But it's going to break something else, right? Okay. Okay. The tuples differ. One, YouTube, YouTube, blah, blah, blah. Non-YouTube, YouTube. Oh, it's not assigning shit. Yeah, one and none. So the ID is not being modified. Why? So fetch one should contain one. So the resulting tuples are not working out. The patching is wrong. My patching is wrong. Let me see. Test platform. I'm returning I, the value I, in both instances here with my fetch one here. This is my return value on every single loop. It's 1. And when cursor execute, my return value is 1. Oh, yeah. It didn't change it. It didn't update it. Why you didn't change it? Because load should change it. Where is load? Load. There we go. Okay, this is going to return a tuple. But at the same time, it should load the data. I should not need to assign this. Okay, self ID row 0. I would like to logger. I think I have a logger here. Inside platform. This should be fifth row 0. Or self.id. That should be it. I'm going to try this one. And actually, like this. And now fifth row 0 equals to this. Okay, this login message should help me. What? What's wrong? Too many arguments. Oh yeah, because I didn't add this. There we go. That should fix it. Okay, I'm going to execute it. I'm going to debug with this. And that's why I have a debug, a login system in place. Okay, let's look for a platform. You didn't find anything, huh? Why? You are not changing it. Why? Oh, your platform. That's for another day. That's for today. Okay, tell me. Where is this message? There we go. There we go. Here it is. Okay, looks like it actually works. This row is 1, self ID is 1. So that's not the issue. That's not the issue. It's returning something else though. Maybe the function is wrong, obviously. Here, so up until this point, ID has a value. Oh, but I'm returning fifth row. That's what, does that matter? I guess so. Maybe I should just return it as it was before. Like this. Return the ID. Change the signature to the type hint to return an end. Coming back here. Comparing the actual result 1 to this. Because the thing is, there we go. Because the thing is, I should be assorting the ID to the actual result. It's not assigning the value. Why? Okay, self connection, platform.load. Oh, this is wrong. Yeah, this is the part. No, it's fine. Because I'm getting this from here. Oh, that's the issue. This is different. So it's doing it for platforms, but not on the platform itself. Okay, so I'm going to do, let me think. Oh yeah, I think I know what's going on. I don't need this here. That element cannot be renamed, but you can. I don't need this self anymore. There we go. There we go. We can do it. And you here. Yeah, because I don't need to actually access. Now, here is telling me something. This variable is being modified, but I am asking for something else. And that's it. That's the load method. That's the load method. Well, I'm going to take a break. And I'm going to check if I can come back to this stream or not. It depends. I may like to go back to streaming, but I'm going to be doing it in a mute mode for the next one. Which means that I'm going to be not talking, just doing stuff. And I'm going to remove the avatar because that doesn't really make much sense if I'm going to be mute anyway. Well, thank you for coming in. See you later.